Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Sagittarius, for the feminine, the masculine energy. For cross watchers, anybody resonating with the sign of Sagittarius, take what resonates only. The roles can definitely be exchanged, and anything you need to connect to my channel, personal readings, to become a member, or for your donation if you would like to, is all in the description box below. So welcome everyone. The energy is simple. You have to come to terms with your sexual, sacral energy. It's like if I check your energy, Sagittarius, most of you for the moment is where the block or the problem will be. Into some people indulging too much in that energy, or the others just rejecting it and having that true block. You will know either way what I'm feeling if you pay attention to yourself. If you think of like lovers or you know, people being close to each other and being intimate, most likely you would have a problem with it. Like that element of being jealous or feeling some way about it, you know, like why is it not me? You know, like a block or an unhealthy relationship with that energy. I can definitely feel it. Spirit is saying to me that's what you have to work on for the moment. And some of you, you know, you're like workaholics. I can feel it here. You know, you really try, you know, to push the energy somewhere else. I can see it here. Some of you, anything but that energy. Like, you know, you keep busy with everything else. And others is the other way around. It's like you have to work on that. Either way, I can see a woman sitting down somewhere, you know. Let me go on, because this energy is weird, you know. All I can tell you is like a picture. Somebody better sit down somewhere so that they would stop being hurt around that energy, that wand energy. And somebody here is definitely living a lie around that energy, whether you think that you can live without it or like indulge in it too much. You will see that lie. And you know, this here, working on it to stop hurting. And somebody, you have to start coming to terms with it. It's not even the feeling of being ashamed, but you think it's something like, I don't know how to explain this, that someone has to hide. Not really. Because in the natural world you would see this kind of interactions everywhere, you know. So stop living the illusion. This one here is very natural. Some of you is for the simple fact that you do not have a man. That's the reason why you're going crazy around this energy. And I can see it here. Definitely having to work on this energy because it is hurting you. Some people here will say, but I just don't have a man. Yeah, that's the reason why this energy may be intensified in you. And you may be or dealing with the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It's like an energy you cannot shake. Whether you're diving too deep in it or trying to reject it, you know, you cannot reject it. That there may be the lie. You have to come to terms with these type of energies. They're part of who you are. And quite frankly, without those, they wouldn't even be you. So that's how essential they are. Somebody's burdened here by their intimacy, by their sexuality. And you know, you have to stop like hurting over this thing and really come to terms with it. Like do the work around it, even if you don't have a man. This here, I can see it into that Chariot in reverse. You may be dealing with the Cancer, or might be one yourself. It's like a little bit, you know, as long as you don't come to terms with this energy here, your flow is going to be blocked. It's like it's taking your dreams, your ambition, your everything away from you because you're solely concentrated on that energy, that block. I'll tell you why that is because it's a manifesting energy. You better come to terms with it. You know, somebody has to project themselves on the future, or like see the bigger picture. Some of you sit down literally somewhere, you're living a lie, you know, sit down and think like further than just like, I don't know how to say this, but this temporary high that these kind of situations might give you. And others see the situation bigger. Without this thing you wouldn't be here, so why wouldn't you give into it? You know, it's like this duality. I can feel it. All I know is not balanced in any of you, Sagittarius. This energy here, it says to me, some of you are believers, religious, which is why, you know, you keeping that to yourself is hurting you out of spirituality or belief or being too mental, you know, or I don't know how to say this any better. And others is because you're non-believers, you give your body to anybody. That's the one. Didn't I tell you? An energy block. Because of these kind of energies here. And somebody is definitely trying to block their sexual energy at all costs. And it's been going on for decades for some of you, if not years. You would know of yourself. If I were you, I would go back into it. Others, the more you spread your energy, the less you're going to get in this life here. I can see this breaking point. You feel it too in some like form in your life. Believe me, into this confirmation here, you feel it. I'll tell you why in a second. So sorry about that. You know why that is? It's because this energy here is the one you use to keep living, to be healthy, to be alive and stuff. You will see. Some of you will understand that being depleted or having too much of that energy is hurting you to the point it can take you out of here. You'll come to terms with it into the Scorpio energy. I'm telling you, it's that life energy. Yeah, you need it in some form, or it needs to be balanced. Otherwise, aging and illness and sickness and things like this is what is to come. You'll see. You will know. It's amazing. Somebody here has got to change that tendency, and I said it here, Scorpio energy and Cancer as well. You need to come to terms with this energy. You know why that is? Because your interactions, they only depend on that. For some of you, you have to change that completely. It's blocking your flow. I can see it here. Everything you do revolves around that. And some others, yeah, you have to start like thinking and talking about it, going back into the energy, interacting with it, you know. That's the message. But some of you is just crazy. Everything is about that. This one here is that. The fire is about your sexuality. I'm telling you, work on it. Exorcise the devil within you, or stop thinking that this thing is devilish. Which one is it? Is one way or the other. Either you're rejecting it because you're feeling like it's a negative energy. You're not absolutely wrong, but you're not right either. And others is like, would you please sit down somewhere, because this one here is too much, you know. You'll hurt your energy with that, and you may be dealing with the Capricorn. That element of freedom is the truth. With true freedom, you will see that sexuality does not become a question anymore. It's not important, but it is part of life, and everybody must acknowledge that, you know. Freedom, free from blocking it, or free from having too much of it. I can see it. you see in your situation, according to how you resonate, you would have seen like the wrong call when it comes to that energy is what you're making. Most likely Sagittarius or anybody resonating with the energy. And if you ever wondered why, for some of you, the ones who want too much of it, yeah, it's because it's a little bit like your love language. And it's deeper than that. It's just because you need to shine or, you know, pay attention to me. Sagittarius or fire sign energy for you. Pay attention to me. It's just because you want attention. So other people, and I love the other people because they're like me, you're going to have to, you know, unzip it and start paying attention to it again. I'm not even lying. And for these people here, it's like, stop running away from yourself and your like animalistic, do you say, side, or more like carnal side. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Stop running away from it. Flow of prosperity. You see that your money flow is like impacted by this energy here. Somebody here is blocking an energy that is vital to somebody on every level, even when it comes to money. That element of freedom, I'm amazed here. For the real spiritual ones, you will see once you're free from that energy, you can hop back into it whenever you want with the right partner. And others, the simple element of freedom will finish you, like you believe that you can be with anybody. Every time you touch somebody in this form is like an exchange of energy. So whatever they do is also on to you. Your strength, yeah, should be like trying to control that fire. I am telling you, but you know, I have to, it's funny here, I always have to like balance it. If you know how to control your fire, you do, then you can really live out, you would know exactly what to do. Others, it's about that energy, just come to terms again with it, you know, otherwise you'll see. It's that energy like never being happy, you know, because of this. And I can see it here, even the desire in some of you is strong as hell into this card here. Some of you, I have so much here to say, but you know, I have to keep it compact. Your person wants you, and you're over there like blocking it, you know. Follow your heart. They're soft to you. They he really tries to like make you feel all right about the situation, makes you want it, and every time, you know, you just block it, you know. Follow your heart. If you're a true woman or a true man, you know, in this like duality called a couple, however you want to call it, you have to give yourself to somebody if you love them too, especially if you're dealing with a man. That's how he expresses love, you know. Really remember that. And others is simple. Why all so many? Aren't you looking for somebody to really love you? Spirit's saying to me, you guys will resonate with this energy. You have to let yourself go, or let this energy here go a little bit. Some of you are too shielded, some of you are too loose, is the energy. But you can change this. Actually, you have to work on it, otherwise I'm telling you, you will never be happy and your flow will be blocked. Never really, like, I don't know how to say this, but achieving your thing, because this energy would have been blocked, believe me, into this artistic expression. And some of you, you have a twin flame, which is why maybe you have to be abstinent for some time, but you know, you don't even understand it. Take charge of the situation. This one here, do something about it, about your sacral energy. Say hello to it. Health and healing. Heal it like it belongs to you, like it's a part of you. And you have to do that now, you know, you would understand. And somebody here, you have to be careful. You can get pregnant from this kind of madness here and regret it afterwards. If I were you, I would relax, you know, to the energy. And even the ones who are blocked, relax. Yeah, let somebody massage you or something, make you feel alright, so that you would end up feeling alright. I'm telling you, either way, relax about it. You're feminine. Do you know the first thing that sets that about you is actually your genitals and that system? Being a woman, to me, if you're a woman, you're closer to me than the next black guy next to me. I mean, close to me. I'm telling you, you resemble me. You have more in common with me than the stuff I would have with him. It determines everything about you, this thing. So you better, this one here, let it become your best friend. Like, girl, how you doing today? Nurture yourself. If you think I'm lying to you, your PUSSY, let it be your best friend. And your DICK, let it be your best friend too. Protect that energy, I'm telling you. Some of you need to come out of the closet and reintroduce yourself to that energy. Others, you have to just sit down somewhere. Believe me. Let me go on. I'm liking this, you know, because there is that good energy. It will always be like, some of you here, you will see the problem. I never knew, but I'm taking notes. The problem will always lie there somewhere. And it's funny, I'm not seeing it in the reading, but some of you, you just hate it. I can feel it, to see that display of affection. If you're not the one that is doing it, like, this energy is a part of you. That's like unconditional love to it. It loves you too. Some of you, you're living like an empty energy. There's nothing, no reaction, no meaning, no pleasure, no nothing in your interactions. And others, you just don't feel anything anymore, you know. This energy, like either being, I don't know, desensitized, either way. That's what I'm feeling. Some of you is because this year you'd have to trace it back a little bit, either some kind of trauma around the energy, or simply again that indulging too much in it. Some of you, you hurt yourself in the making, and for others is somebody else that has hurt you. You have to tap into it. Didn't I tell you that workaholic? You will know yourself, my sister. One of you is, you keep working and maybe you are the one or somebody else. When you come home, if your guy wants some of you, it is done, and you do that on purpose. If you don't believe, others is the other way around. Work so that you would forget that energy. It's time for that healing. I'm telling you, stop letting that energy hurt you, and it will never leave you. Some of you here, you give yourself to the wrong guy. I can tell you, most likely, if you're listening to me, you don't know your guy, or he's not in your life, or not ready for you. Some of you, you resonate with this, so come to terms with that, you know. And some of you here, stop following that person, you know. They ain't got nothing for you. You're giving yourself to a person who cannot give you anything in return sexually. You're hiding behind that energy. It's like if your focus is there, you will never get to know yourself. For some of you, it'll be really hard for you to come back to that energy because you let it go for so long. And others, if I tell you today to be abstinent for like a month, you'll be like, oh Lord, I can't do it, you know. I will tell you something, why eventually you would have to come to terms with this energy. If you want someone into that lover's energy, you're going to have to give yourself to somebody the right way. Oh, especially if you have a twin flame, it may be the reason why you're waiting, or you know, the reason why you would have to get this energy straight. And quite frankly, you see this twin flame, how it's falling like perfectly, like the perfect intimacy is between you and your twin flame or your soulmate. But if they're not in your life, you know, in you know, being reasonable, you can, you know, have a decent replacement. I don't know what to tell you. Best case scenario with your twin flame, all that passion exactly into this energy here. I'll tell you something, let me stop BSing you. One lover is all you need, and you better make sure you know that it's the one. You see this, listen to the teacher, yeah. You better make sure that that one is your divine counterpart. Then this kind of interactions, they become kosher. We don't care about the wedding, we care about the engagement, the kind of ring, the one that you can't even see. All I know is that I belong to you. My love, can you please do me? Because Spirit says, and the world says, life after life, that this energy is vital to us. That there is when it becomes kosher again. Anything else you have to be mindful with, and according to your situation again, that replacement, yeah? But you don't have to have 1,000,000. And if the person beside you is your twin flame, yeah, please give into this energy. Give him your body. Self-indulgence. You see, for some of you is the problem, and others is the problem too. You have to focus on yourself a little bit. And some of you here, that masturbation will finish you. I am telling you. The Grim Reaper, like I know what I'm speaking about. And that energy of you having to come to terms with this energy now. Now, I don't know why that is, but it's the message. It will always accompany you, this energy. So come to terms with it, otherwise it will finish you, literally. It's the problem here. Some of you, you're not dating, you're not like intimate with anybody. Others, you have to stop being intimate with everybody. I can feel it. It's blocking your flow, like a stagnant energy because of that. This here is the true union. You know, some of you here have to think like, I need somebody to be with me, to grow old and gray with, you know, it's the energy. And others, if you want to protect your house, your true household, you're going to have to let, you know, sacral energy flow in there. Others, it's better to find yourself one person so that you would have somebody to share this thing with at the end of the journey, is what I'm seeing. It's like a curse that you can lift. And I'm telling you, the ones resonating with me, if you don't tap into this energy here, you'll see even your money flow will be locked. I can see it. Let's not even speak about the man, you know, because he ain't here. I'm telling you, it's a little bit like betting him too. Absolutely. Whether you try to behave like a nun or the other one, you know, he needs you to be all right. And I can see it here. It's not even about the man. That energy to you is blocked. It's about the money and everything else. Like, you know, I'm telling you, this one here is like essential energy. Yeah. This one here is a little bit like, you know, the Almighty saying, you know, I know why I put you two together. But if you look at the picture, it's only two of them. And if you have one beside you at night, you know what you would have to do. Hello is the sentence. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. I will extend this, you know, as a bonus reading, love reading this month. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out the playlist, you know, for Sagittarius at the end of this reading. Yeah, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.